Okay, so I just winterized this RV, and a couple things to go through whenever you de-winterize it, whenever you're ready to go back for spring. I'll talk a little bit of how I did it, and that makes understanding de-winterizing a lot easier. But so the freshwater tank is drained, and that's this valve. It's open. To close it, just turn it towards perpendicular to the line that's coming out, so it's closed now. In freezing conditions, because water likes to expand when it freezes, that's why it's a problem. It can burst pipes. So to get all the water out, you go ahead and drain it all out. But just in case there's a little bit extra in there, you want to leave every valve open. And I'll send some YouTube videos where guys have gone through and winterized their camper, and everyone specifies to keep valves open unless you're using propylene glycol to put in everywhere. I don't like doing that because that stuff takes forever to rinse out. It tastes kind of gross if you ever happen to get any of it in your mouth. So I just blow out the lines with compressed air, and there's never a problem. I've never had any problems with leaks, and I do the same thing for the sprinkler system. So if it works for that, it works for this. Here's the piping low points. So these were opened and drained of everything, and I went ahead and put them back on so you don't lose them. But over the winter, it'd probably be a good idea to just take these little pops off here. Whoops, dropped the phone. Store them in a nice secure location, just in case. Again, if there's any little bit of water, it has a way to get out. Shouldn't be a problem with them on though. So here's how I winterized everything. So you hook up a connector here that takes a connector right here that you hook up to your air compressor, and you set the regulator on the air compressor. This is the most important part, to 40 psi, no higher than that. You don't want to blow out your plumbing pipes with too high of pressure. So if you set the regulator to 40 psi, and then have at least one set of valves open inside, anywhere really, and it shouldn't be a problem. That you'll have charged air blowing through everything, and one by one you'll want to make sure and have the valves open, right? And then it'll blow air out. Before you hook up the air, there's this hot water